Hey, what's up, y'all? I want to welcome y'all to Daddy Cooks, and today we're gonna be doing something very, very simple. This is a go-to meal that I use when I'm tired and I don't want to come home and cook a meal for my bad little son. Like, it's very easy, very simple. What we have is a stick of margarine. We're not gonna use all of this. We have 2 eggs and 1 egg that's about to get away from me. And we have some Kraft cheese. You can use pretty much whatever cheese you want to. I just like Kraft in it. I got sea salt, black pepper, some 2% milk. You can use whole milk if you want to. I just like 2% because I'm lactose intolerant. And we have some thin spaghetti. So I'm gonna explain to you where this came in. This is a recipe that my mother used to cook for us when we either she was lazy and didn't want to cook, or we just didn't have money and we didn't have food in the house. So follow me down this path. It's a very simple and easy recipe. I don't know what I want to call it. Macaroni and cheese with eggs. I don't know what I want to call it, but we're gonna go on there and shoot this video, and I'm gonna show you all how to do this. Alright? Okay, welcome back. First off, what I did so far is I put in probably about 2 cups of water. I guess this is about 2 cups of water. And I set my stove on probably medium. I put in about a cup of salt. Or not a cup, I'm sorry, y'all. Make y'all blood pressure go up. I put in about a tablespoon of salt, and then I added in about a teaspoon of oil, vegetable oil. Basically, the salt is going to, I think it helps tenderize the noodles, and also it seasons the noodles while they're boiling. The vegetable oil, the reason why I put that in so they don't stick together. So this is where we're at right now. Once we bring this to a boil, we're gonna go ahead and put the noodles in, or the spaghetti noodles, thin spaghetti noodles. All right. Okay, we're back. Our water is boiling. Our water, oil, vegetable oil, and salt is boiling. And basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take about this much of a handful of noodles. I'm gonna split it down the middle, and I'm gonna add it in, and I'll show you all in a minute how it looks. And we're gonna go and let these noodles boil, and follow me down. Okay, this is my noodles. From the previous video, you can see that I had like a little, probably about the size of a quarter, because I'm just cooking this for myself. My son ain't there. And I went ahead and I split them down the middle. When I say split them down the middle, I just basically just broke the noodles evenly in half. And then I stuck it into this piping hot of boiling water. And what we're gonna do is stir it. And we want to make sure the noodles are al dente, because they're gonna cook through another process. But continue to follow, and I'll show you where we meet up at. Okay, our noodles are just about al dente. A way I check my noodles is I like to taste it, because there's no really physical way of me knowing that these are done. I mean, maybe if you move them around with your spoon or whatever, or your fork, but there's no really way to know that these are done unless you taste it. So you have to taste your food. That's a very important part of cooking. So we had this on for about maybe 10 minutes, and I'm gonna taste it. I'm pretty sure they're close to al dente. And we're gonna drain this, and then I'm gonna take you all on the next step. Okay, I went ahead and drained my noodles, and I put them back into the same pan that I was boiling them in. I added about a half a tablespoon of salt to this, and about 3 tablespoons of margarine to this. I didn't add any salt into it. I probably won't need it. That's why I told you earlier, when you add the salt into the water, it's going to season your noodles, and then you're adding cheese into it, and it's just putting too much salt into it. But if you think that you need more salt into it, taste it and add it. But this is where we're at right now. And the next step, we're going to add these 2 eggs into this. First, we want to wait till this margarine melts. And you want to kind of stir this around in the pot and wait till this margarine melts. All right. Okay, I went ahead and added my 2 eggs. And like at this point, you probably want to turn the eye down a little bit. So I turned mine down a little bit lower than medium, because we just want to cook this like we're cooking an egg, sort of like in a skillet, and we want to stir this around. And I apologize, y'all, I can't show you how I'm stirring this up because I'm the cameraman and I'm the cooker, so I can't really do what I want to do. But this is what we're doing right now, and basically what I'm going to do is stir these eggs up in, and gonna go and cook the eggs and incorporate things up a little bit, and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, this is kind of what it's looking like right now. After I stirred everything up, the eggs are turning white. It's sort of looking like scrambled eggs. That's basically what it's gonna look like, scrambled eggs and noodles. Make sure you turn things down, and this is where we're at right now. Okay, I went ahead and once the eggs are done and they start turning white and mix in with the noodles, I went ahead and added about a cup of milk to this. Okay, I went ahead and added about 6 slices of cheese, kind of broke it up, added it into my egg, noodle, and mix milk mixture. And we're gonna go ahead and stir this, incorporate it up, and follow me. Okay, guys, this sort of looks like a macaroni and cheese type of deal, and I'm gonna do a recipe on macaroni and cheese, how to make, instead of using the box or the traditional instant macaroni and cheese, I'm gonna do a recipe on that. But this is what it sort of looks like. You wanna stir this and you want to make sure you turn your stove down on low too. This is not a walk away dish. You can't leave it on the stove at this point and walk away. You have to continue to stir and make sure the cheese is mixed in together. And make sure your eggs are going to continue to cook as well, because that's just what it is. So this is what we're looking like right now. We're going to go ahead and plate this and dig in. I'm gonna turn the eye off and follow me. Okay, guys, here we have it. Just went ahead and plated it. I added a little bit of parsley flakes on top of it. You don't have to do that. Just did it for the presentation. But this is, I don't know what you want to call it. I call it a poor man's meal or a lazy man's meal. But this is good, cheesy, quick, easy, and this probably feeds up to like about 2 people. Like I said, I used about a 1/4 hand of noodles, and I split them down the middle. So I appreciate you all for tuning in and giving me your time. Please like, share, and subscribe, and peace.